Hello and welcome to a Gantry website course. In this lecture, I'm going to be talking about the home page. If I click this logo here, the site logo in the header, then it takes us back to our home page. As you can see, our home page this is what it looks like. So I want the home page to have the same header and footer as the base outline or the default. So first of all, to do that, you go to your dashboard, click Hydrogen Theme. That'll take you to your Gantry editor. Then click on this drop down here and click Home. Then click Layout, and then you'll see the layout editor for the home page. First of all, I'm going to click the header section settings, click the inheritance tab, and on the outline item, go to the drop down and click, instead of no inheritance, base outline. Then I'm going to click in the replace item. I'm going to check section attributes and particles within section and apply and save. And I'm going to be doing the same thing to the navigation section. And save. Then I'm going to do the same thing again to the footer section. And then if we go back to our home page and refresh it, then we will see the home page with the base outline, header, and footer. So next thing we're going to do is create a content list items. Content list items. So that means all the items on the page, all the products or posts, but we can call them products, on the website, they will be displayed on the home page, so they can be navigated to easily for users who navigate to the website. So first thing, you can see here in this home page, we have sections here like showcase, feature, main, and subfeature. I'm going to get rid of the showcase section, the feature section, and the subfeature section. The way you do that is you click load, and then you click default, and continue. Then click save layout, and then we can see through our front end change. Next thing we're going to do is delete the getting started particle. and replace it with the WordPress post particle. Then go to the settings of the WordPress post particle, and in the categories item, click uncategorized. Then go to the display tab, and go to check the date item, then go to the drop down and click hide date. Go to the read more tab, check the read more item, go to the drop down, click hide. Go to the extras tab, click the author item, the categories item, the comments item, and the content limit item. And on the author drop down, hide it, hide the categories, hide the comments, and make a content limit of 100. And last thing, check the content formatting item, go to the drop down and click HTML. Then apply and save. Then if we go back to our home page, refresh it, then we can see the content of our website here. We just have this one product or post. We can see here we still have some metadata here, admin, which I must have overlooked. So make sure that that isn't there by going to the WordPress post particle settings and going to extras and making sure that you hide the author and apply and save. Now if you give an image to this, if you give the post a featured image, it'll display here as it's set as default to display in the particle settings. And each time you add a post, they will be listed on this home page. You don't have to do that manually. They'll automatically be listed on the home page. However, like I said in the menu, you'll have to list them yourself. You'll have to manually add them to the menu. So next up, I'm going to be adding social links. The social links I'm going to be adding to the content list items. Now to do this, we must install a plugin called Super Socializer. So go to plugins, click add new, and type in Super Socializer. With a Z. It'll be the first one, WordPress, social share, social login, and social comments by plugin Super Socializer by team Heater. Click install now. And activate. Now you'll get a new item on your dashboard menu called Super Socializer. hover over it and click social sharing. Click on the standard interface tab and scroll down. Uncheck WhatsApp, Delicious, Stumble Upon, Pinterest, and Reddit, and LinkedIn, unless you want any of those, and select any others that you want. But I'm just going to keep Google+, Twitter, and Facebook. Then scroll down and uncheck Posts and Pages, and check Excerpts and Posts Page. Uncheck Enable More icon and click Save Changes. Now go to your front end and refresh, and you'll see not only have we got the sharing links on our content list item, but we have this list on the side of our window, which I'm not going to use. So go back to your Super Socializer settings. The thing that was floating on the side of the window is called the floating interface, not the standard interface. So go to the floating interface tab and then uncheck Enable Floating Sharing Interface. Then scroll down and click Save Changes. Go back to your front end and refresh, and it will disappear. So that's the last thing I'll be covering. The last thing I'll be covering is adding pages. I briefly mentioned this in other videos in this course, but I'll go further in depth in this part. First of all, to add a new post, go to the Posts button in the dashboard menu and select Add New Post. Then add the title, New Post, put in some content, add a featured image. I'll use, since it's just an example, I'll use the same images in my other product, which I can find in my menu library tab. Set featured image. Since I know this is not going to display in the content, I will put it in manually in between my text or wherever I want it. And publish. Now if I go to my front end homepage, then I can see that I have two items here. I've noticed that we have our images here as well. We have double images in each one. In this case, I think the best option is to just shorten the excerpt. We do that by going to our home outline, going to layout, Going to WordPress post particle, clicking the settings, going to extras, and then setting the content limit as 20 and apply and save. And if we refresh, it should be gone. Maybe we should make it a bit more than 20. Make it 50. See what that looks like? That one still displays the bicycle or the image. So we can just leave it at 20. No, put it at 30. That'll do. Now we also have to add the new post to our menu, or the new product to our menu. To do that, go to Appearance and Menus, and then select the new post and add to menu. Position it near the top with the other one, and then see how that looks. As you can see, it's sticking in that position. To change the position, we must go to Menus in the Gantry editor and move it there and save it. Then if we refresh, then we can see they are together. If you want to change how many posts you can view in per row, then you can change that in the Gantry editor, in the outlines, base outline. No, the home outline. In layout, in the WordPress posts, then we can change it here. First of all, we must remove the number of posts. That's the post limit. Just press the X next to it to leave it empty so that it's unlimited. And then the number of posts column, we can change that instead of 2 posts per column, number of columns. So that would be the same thing as the posts per row. We can change that to 3 posts per row or 3 columns per row. Then apply and save. Then if we refresh our front end home page, first we must wait for it to finish. There's no change. To see the change, we have to probably add a new post. I'm just going to add a post with an arbitrary name, and I won't add any content or image, and publish it and refresh the page. Now we can see the change as we have 3 posts in here, 3 products in the home page. If we add more, then they will make a new row and not be in this row, they'll go into a new row. And there we have our Gantry website. So that's it for this lecture. Thank you for the F to watch, and goodbye.